there. What can I do for you?
One.
I appreciate every. I guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out right about now. Yes, hi, hello, what's up everybody? I'm Dove. Did that a little backward. Where'd he go? Was he not supposed to meet us here?
Greetings again. I assume that by I'm very farewell.
Okay. Yes, it's...
Oh,
Oh, goody. Yeah, friend of Griff, right?
I don't like the sound of this.
Same. Let me tell you that I made a mistake brewing this freezing ale. Didn't work out right for some reason. I'm not surprised. Anything else? I mean, Techland was ruined. He said he wasn't going to stick around and have to face his exchange contact. Did he say where he was going? Hopped on board the last shuttle, don't know where he was headed. He can't say I'm sorry he's gone. One of the worst employees I ever had. He was always on break, mixed up orders. I think he might have been stealing from me. You think? I have to go after him. People like Griff, they know how to disappear when they get in too deep. You won't hear from him again anytime soon. It's time to bother looking for him.
Damn it, Griff. Won't you ever learn? How can my own flesh and blood be so stupid?
There was one last thing. I was to tell his sister goodbye and to tell her he's sorry. Hey, mission.
Hey there. I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother, more than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him.
You know, don't give up on a mission. He could bring this back around.
I know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect than most. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore.
So you're okay then?
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
Nope.
Okay.
Light side points! Really? Talking to her and being all you're grown up and stuff? That was light side? Bully. Yo, Jolie, what's up?
Got something? What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I know. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
No, I'll help you out, I'll help you out. Journal. Well, I don't remember where he was supposed to be on trial. Obviously he wasn't terrorist or anything like that, so yeah. Right, away we go then. I'm going back to Dantooine to talk to people. I'm also gonna get my party back. I'm gonna see if Jolie has any conversation with the Council, TM. And then I think we're gonna go to another planet. I'm not entirely sure which planet yet, because it's been a long time since I started this game, got my space boat and all that fun stuff, but yeah. No other surprises for me on the space boat this time. Nothing. Nothing at all. Where's my mini-map? Okay. Sup?
How can I help?
Yeah, hey, you got a sec?
We've already been over this.
It was a moment of weakness, a stumble brought on by unbridled passions. But my emotions are firmly in check once more. We need to stay focused on stopping Darth Malak, and I want the others to stay focused as well. I don't want them to get suspicious and start gossiping about our little encounter. So until our mission is over, we need to act with discretion. We shouldn't speak of this anymore. Not until Malak is defeated.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna go ahead and alt save as well. Well, you know what? Let's go back to... No, let's go to 4. Let's go to 4. 4 is fine. 4 is a good number. I have so many saves, I don't know what they all mean anymore. I keep hitting EMs, so... Okay, so that is Korriban. And Manon. Those are the two, and Yavin. I haven't been to Yavin either. I don't remember Yavin being part of the star map thing. Maybe I'll go to Yavin. I don't know. But between the two, I think I might want to go to Manon. But first I want to hit Dantooine. I'm not going to bother with editing any of that in. It's travel cutscenes. You know what it is. So I've not figured out at all what to do with these Gizka yet. It has been a minute since I played this game. Like, when I get sidetracked on a different PC game with different controls, it gets a little... I have to relearn muscle memory, and it's been a minute since... Hello, Jolie.
Got something on your mind, dude? No, I never did I?
You're always going to be this elusive.
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderon Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Okay, where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
No, really.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
No, I guess not.
There. Now, was that so hard? An old man has to be allowed some petty eccentricities. Nice to see you agree for once. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
I have absolutely no intention of getting sucked into a turbine or whatever happened to your old friend. And by the way, about that old having had enough things, how many trees do you have to see before you've had enough? I don't know. How many times do you have to talk to that droid? 187? By the way, do you know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
No, tell me more of what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So, you're along with some kind of observer?
Nonsense. Have I ever refused to help you when you asked? How confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Yes, sir, Mr. Grey Jedi. Forgive me for having admiration for the first, well, not canon anymore, Grey Jedi in the entire franchise. Probably. I'm assuming. I'm assuming Jolee was the first Grey Jedi. I'm also assuming Jolee is, like, definitively a Grey Jedi, but, like, that concept is just so vague. It is also my favorite concept in all of Star Wars, so forgive me for being so married to it. That said, I've been playing light side this entire game, so again, forgive me for that, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Jolee, remember these guys? Hey, these guys, remember Jolee? I'd already tried
Greetings,
this.
young Padawan. As chronicler, you... This facility is a training academy. The archives here restrict the pursuit of knowledge. You should...
Okay.
Mid.
I'm
You
assuming
must
no one...
not fail in your mission. You and Bastila.
Okay, I'm assuming no one has
It
anything.
is well that you are still alive, Padawan. You have the count.
May the Force be...
Okay, no one has anything to say here. That's somewhat disappointing. That's somewhat very disappointing. Kind of sad now. Okay. Well, not much else to be gained here. Okay, it's not gonna go that far. Dang. I'll have to look into that later. I don't remember what planet that was, because it's been a couple weeks since I've recorded this. And also the format's changed. These videos are gonna start getting shorter again, because... You know, I'll go over that in an update video. That's not why people are here. All 3 of you or whatever. Let's just go to Manon. I think I'm gonna continue to not bother editing in the sequence. Actually, you know what? No, I'm still gonna not edit, but I think I'm gonna do this a little differently. So the video's gonna look weird for a second here. As soon as I can first get rid of that. Second off, you do that. So yeah, it's gonna look weird, but yeah, so I have to have a very weird setup to capture FMVs here in OBS. And I also didn't like the idea of the FMVs being so super zoomed in, so I actually have this done in a very weird way. So what I usually do is I go back, I make a save, and I'm about to do that anyway. And then I would keep this save, and then make a different save. Let's say 10 works, I guess. And then I would load up 4 at the end of the thing, record it in this display capture instead of window capture. And do this. So look, yeah, you can actually see this without me having to edit stuff in. Now, it would be easy to go, but Dove, just Alt-Tab. If I press anything at all, even Alt or Tab, let alone both, to switch over to display capture in OBS, it would just skip the FMV entirely. So, I think this is how I'm gonna handle it if all I'm doing is FMVs I know about. Like the travel ones and stuff. Cool, another vision about the Starforge. Bah. I think I'm gonna like this planet. I have a good feeling about this. Oh, I have a good feeling about this. This is pretty. Unless there's like some weird arbitrary water level kind of physics going on. In which case, heck to everything.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan and Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manan is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
Yeah, it looked like the star map was underwater.
The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Well, they found a way down there, why can't we? Hero of Space, haven't done that yet today. Hey Karth, how you doing, bud?
Yes, what's on your mind? Manam's a neutral world. They're the only source of Kolto, the healing fluid, and they use that to remain free from both the Republic and the Sith. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
I don't know how the Sith haven't just nuked it yet, unless the Sith use it by the truckload. I can absolutely see this not being a neutral world.
How can I help? I wish I...
Hero of Space. Cool. So, off I go. So yeah, congratulations. You've seen how I go about editing in stuff. I'd prefer very much not to do that. So whenever I know an FMV is going to come up, I think I'm just going to switch to that. Which is going to lead to some awkwardness, like during the cutscene with like a couple words muted, but it should be fine. Bastila and Jolee. Oh, dang. Well, that's the party config I want. But first I wanted to do something with equipment. I wanted to upgrade Jolee, I think's lightsaber. This was, I want to say green. Let me make sure it was green first. Yeah, it was just a green lightsaber. God, I have a lot of lightsabers in my possession here. Okay, now I gave you that. Okay, now your lightsaber's fine then. For real this time. Let's mix it up. Let's have Jolee first, and then Bastila. Mix things up a little bit. For luck, you see. If it's Zerka, I'm gonna Jedi mind trick them again for darkside points, and I have absolutely no regrets about doing so. If it is anyone but Zerka charging me a fee, I will see who it is and probably just pay it outright. This is a neutral world, after all. But Zerka is not neutral to me. They are absolutely sworn enemies. Docking Bay 26-C.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the Galactic Senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The Senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many, many ways to fulfill your wish.
I already hate this guy, but he's a Sith, so...
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
Yo, it's all good.
No, really. I should apologize. I should try to control myself. As you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with?
First off, you can acknowledge that I've done a very piss-poor job of trying to control myself. Back on Kashyyyk, I murdered basically everybody in an entire corporation because I felt like it. Second off, you're not a Jedi, so you're kind of not beholden to our code. Third off, the code is more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules. And fourth off, why did the Sith get to you so much?
Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manaan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere.
Breaking the law?
Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether.
What is Kolto, anyway?
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
So you both stay here.
The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
They've been planning something for years now, if I had to guess. Also, that would explain why they haven't been conquered yet, and why the Sith haven't already conquered them. I gotta go, by the way.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Thanks, clear as day! Also, may the Force totally be with you. I'm a hero of space. Let's see what I'm so glad I have a journal that tells me what dialogue stuff has been said. Okay, so north, south, east, northeast. Freaking jackass. Did you get all that? Yeah, see, I couldn't make heads or tails of it either. What's up? Greetings, welcome to the Ahto City Visitors Provisional Stand to provide visitors with all manner of indigenous trades and products produced right here on Manaan. We carry all manner of foods and provisions and have contacts with resellers across the world to provide you, the customer, with the best shopping experience possible. How is it that the Ahto City Provisional Company can help you today? Also, the designs of these guys are absolutely fantastic. I love these guys already. Let me see what you got. Of course, the Ahto City Visitors Provisional Stand is here to service you, the customer. I can't help it. This customer service voice just kind of comes naturally to me. I have a lot of credits. Let's buy one of those. One of those. Buy a couple of those. Plasma grenade. That's expensive, though. Oh, good God. Okay. Alright, what you got to actually say? Tell me about Ahto City. Ahto City's trade is the center of trade and commerce for all of Manaan. Indeed, for this entire sector, it is the only known source of Kolto in the galaxy, and that's one of the most important worlds. Why did I wait so long to come here, then? I could have been swimming in Kolto unless some plot stuff is gonna blow it up. The city was constructed by we Selkath so that other races and cultures could experience the wonders that Manaan has to offer. Actually, that's not customer service. I shouldn't be mocking this bit. This is genuine. Tell me about Manaan. Manaan is the home world of Selkath. It's here that our race has lived and thrived for uncounted millennia. With our valuable supply of Kolto, we have become an important player in intergalactic politics. We've taken a neutral stance in the current galactic war between the Sith and the Republic, as we believe violence is not a permanent solution. I mean, you're technically not wrong. Is there another way in which I can assist you? The Selkath are really cool. So, on paper I can agree with that, but I also know the dangers of true centricism, so... The Otto City Provisional Company will be here to serve your needs. Good day to you, sentient. The Selkath are cool, though. I already really like this place. This place is cool as heck. Yeah, patrol, there's nothing here. So, I want to maintain the absolute utmost air of pacifism at all times. I am going to heck this up and the world is probably going to die. Well, not the world, but the supply of Kolto is probably going to fade. Because there's no way something that valuable is going to be left alive. Like, absolutely none. Exotic species for sale, nothing dangerous. Funny you should mention that. I happen to have a pest problem. What sort of exotic species? Anything non-sentient and non-carnivorous will do, though creatures that are easy to manage are preferred. Is that understandable? Is that a threat? Why do you want to buy animals? The Selkath have literal exposure to life on other planets, you see, but our government hopes to choose that. Setting up a zoological compound for visitation by the public. We're hoping to stock with non-offensive foreign creatures of all times. I've gone to a bunch of different systems with these Gizka. No problem right now. Selkath import restrictions are quite prohibitive, to say the least. I think the Gizka fit the bill here. So you want to smuggle them in. I use such a harsh word. Let's say that I'm interested in engaging in private trade. That is allowed according to our laws. Well, if I'm not breaking any laws, then, I have an offer for you. Finding off-worlders that deal in such trade is most difficult. However, I've become quite desperate. I didn't have what I seek. Yes! They literally are causing me no harm, but it's the solution to a problem. I have some Gizka if you're interested. Small bipedal amphibians, overly high reproductive rate. Ow! Is there no way that I, Bran Lenstar, hero of space, can convince you to take them off my hands? I've had too much trouble in the past. Sigh. I would really like to get rid of these things. They're kind of, they've been on my ship for most of my journey at this point. Pretty please. Show you what their practice. I have no. Is there really no way? Oh, okay. I suppose having a few of the creatures would not be of harm. We do have experience handling them now, I suppose. Hooray! I didn't have to use the Force. All I did was say pretty please 3 times. Since they are so difficult to maintain, however, I'd ask you to provide 100 credits. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. Deal. I want those things off my ship as soon as possible. My people show up to remove your Gizka as soon as possible. Thank you very much. 100 credits is like nothing to lose. I think I still have some race bonds left if I get desperate. For an off-worlder, interacting with you has been most pleasant. I didn't lie. I didn't use the Force. and I didn't really lose that much credits. All I did was say pretty please 3 times. That's literally all I did. So, that's cool. And I knew I didn't have to kill those things. I like how I have my lightsabers out in this shot. So, okay. So, yeah, these videos are going to go back down in length, but they're going to be spread out over 2 days. So, the patron who requested this, and all patrons of the high tier or whatever, are going to continue to get their length of content, but spread out over easier to record chunks. And I'm going to go over this in an update video. It's not relevant here, but, like, for people confused, but Tove, you're only at a half hour. Things didn't change. I know, they didn't, but this is easier on me to record, so I'm going to call it here for now. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Love your faces, and peace.